I know Eric Carlson just got traded to the San Jose Sharks, and I can tell you as a Kings fan, this looks very, 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 very scary for me because, what I've been preaching forever, you can win one way in the NHL, up the middle and at the back end. You need big two-way star centers, your Taves, Kopitars, obviously Crosby and McDavid and those guys, but Stamkos, even people don't realize how good defensively Stamkos actually is. Your Bergeron's one of my favorite players in the NHL because he is gonna help your team win in so many ways. But even more important than big centers who can play at both ends, you need that guy on the back end. You need that Doughty, that Hedman, that Duncan Keith, or, that Nick Lidstrom who was in Detroit for so long, or your Brent Burns and your Erik Karlsson. But now, I can't even think of the last time a team had two defensemen this good. I, I, I can't, Seabrook was never that good, but these are, I'm pretty sure these are, other than this past year, the back-to-back Norris Trophy winners. Oh my God, this is going to be an absolute nightmare for other teams because you're going to have to deal with one of them at any point because they're just going to, Erik Karlsson's going to play a half an hour a game, and same thing with Brent Burns. And at no point during the game is there not going to be one of them out there. They're gonna fucking, oh my God, they're gonna absolutely improve so much this year, I think. And, I love Logan Couture also, even though I'm a fucking Kings fan. I fucking hate him when we're playing him, but the style the Sharks play, I like it pains me so much to say this. I love the way the Sharks play. I love the aggressiveness that Doug Wilson has, not giving a fuck for trading for Ryan Merkley, drafting Ryan Merkley. Not giving a fuck if Erik Karlsson might not re-sign long term. This man does not give a fuck. And that's why they've hit on some of those guys. Evander Kane, no one else wanted to trade for Evander Kane. He was like, dude, I will fucking gladly take Evander Kane. He's a 30-goal scorer. I'll take him every day. And obviously Evander Kane's a very, very good player. Way more mature now than he was before. Just because he was a dickhead in Winnipeg does not mean he's a dickhead now. He's a grown man now. He's not a fucking kid. And, man, before I had a lot of criticism about the Sharks because it was the Brent Burns show, right? Joe Thornton was injured in the playoffs, and then you had Couture up there, but it was pretty much the Brent Burns show because you didn't have anyone else back there. But now that completely changes that whole dynamic. A lot like in baseball, when you get a closer, your whole bullpen becomes better because everyone's role is different, right? I'm a Jays fan. I know what happened when Roberto Osuna left. The whole bullpen changed. The bullpen was amazing until he got suspended. Then everyone's role changes and everyone sucks. But you get that one guy, and if you're the Sharks, instead of having one guy, now your second defenseman doesn't have to play as much. And Erik Karlsson is that's about the second. That's the best second defenseman you could possibly have. So because he's arguably the best defenseman in the league. So man, I love what the Sharks are doing. It pains me so much to say. I love Couture and Thornton up in the middle. I love the defense. Martin Jones, scary team, man. This is a team built for the playoffs. Big, tough veterans. They know how to win. They've been in the finals. They know what they're doing, man.